used to be cheating on me a lot, and one day I really just got tired of that shit.
11th grade?
I was in love with my man, so.
Jeez.
Oh, baby, it's the prison. I just think that people think all of that because I got a fat ass. Can I say that? You would put me and Suki in the same category?
Yes. How many boos you got that are locked up right now? She don't know. What's going on, y'all? I'm your host, Jay Sizz, and we are live from the Grammy Room in PG County. Today we have a popular influencer, vlogger, OnlyFans model, and DC native, Sevyn. How are you doing today?
Hey, y'all. I'm doing good.
So we're going to jump right into it because we got a lot of questions. I got a lot of questions for you. And we're going to empty the clip because you've been going viral.
Let's do it. I'm ready for it.
Okay.
I had a long day of defending myself, so let's do it.
So let's start with the basics. Let's start with, we know you're from DC, but what part of DC are you from?
I grew up in DC and Maryland. So I just say DC, like I'm talking to people from out of state. It's just easier because if I say Maryland, they're going to think I'm from Baltimore. Mm-hmm. So I just say DC is easier. But I grew up in both. Like my babysitter was in like Lincoln Heights up until like I was 10 or something. Mm-hmm. But my main, like where I lived at was in Maryland. I went to school in DC. I went to high school in DC, high school in Maryland. So it's like a little mixed breed. Like
so you was living like on both sides. You didn't have like a central house.
Like Capitol Heights, really, like Bennett Road, Central Avenue, all that area over there.
Okay. So what's one story you can remember that happened in your childhood that you would like to share with us? Like anything that, comes off to your mind that kind of paints a picture of how you were growing up. Some wilder things, like what's
I got one. This is a good one. And I'm going to show my father this clip. But when I was probably like, as long as I can remember, up until I probably got like old enough to be like, I don't want to do that no more. My family used to have cookouts at my house for my birthday, and it would be endless people. I lived close to like a main intersection and stuff like that. So it was like always a lot of people there, and people would be bringing their cousins. Like my house was known for like the cookout house type shit. So, but I had like a birthday party that I probably was like 6 or something like that. But I grew up like just like I had an older sister, but she's like 12 years older than me. So I kind of grew up like an only child. So I used to be real just like princess this, princess that. I had my own room. I had everything. My parents was buying me all this shit and all this stuff like that. So I had a bunch of shit. I was like a little brat a little bit. But one time, it was like my birthday or something. I think I had got like a bike for my birthday. So everybody all at the cookout, they singing happy birthday. My father bring the bike out. I'm just looking sweet. All my cousins like, hey. I'm like, like sweet 16 or some shit, y'all. And one of my cousins was like, why she get all that? She ain't like that. Yeah, my parents ended up getting her a bike later. And another one is, I used to have this neighbor named Jarik. He was like big, like I don't have no brothers, but I had like cousins and whatever. But my neighbor, I had like some shit at my house, like a trampoline or something like that. And he was just like a fat boy, like you know how you people be fat when they be growing up. And he like a ball or something. He broke something that was mine. Oh my God, crushed me. Like, why would you break my stuff? Boys just so rough with shit. He was breaking shit. I ain't like that.
Sound like your house was a spot then. Everybody cookouts,
like for cookouts and shit like that. Yeah.
So how would you describe your childhood? Were you like a easygoing child, or were you outside?
Nah, I wasn't problematic. My parents was a little bit strict, so I wasn't really outside up until I got like older. I wasn't all that sneaky I was a little bit sneaky, but like not sneaking out sneaky. Like I go to my friend's house and change clothes sneaky. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a difference.
So you don't come in the house looking like...
Yeah, I wasn't coming out of the house in crop top and booty shorts, but I go switch when I get to my friend's house. Like that sneaky.
All right, so let's move to the teenage years. What is the wildest thing that you've done as a teenager? Let's say from 8th grade up until college, if you went.
I ain't gonna hold you. I had a boyfriend for a long time, from like 16 all the way to like 21.
Long-term relationship.
Yeah, maybe like 15, 16, something like that, all the way to 21. So I was in a relationship a lot of my teenage years. I don't know, but before that, my parents were still strict. I didn't really start doing shit until after I had a boyfriend, maybe. I don't know though. I remember most of my teenage years, I was in the damn relationship. So
how did you get caught during your teenage years? Like, what was that relationship like? Because that's a long time.
I think that it was like more so like we had to like grow up together. Because we was like in high school. I met him in the 11th grade. And it was like we had to like go through like real adult shit together when we met when we was young. So like we went through shit like we got older, we went to college together. We got our first apartment together. We had a fucking baby. Like that's some serious shit. We got first jobs.
You got a child?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
We got first jobs and together and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like all that first car shit. Like we did all that shit. So it's like, you know, it was like we was like growing up together, kind of.
So you still have ties with this guy? Because I mean,
I
that
mean,
sounds
we
like
have a child, so
yeah.
yeah. I mean, he cool though. We ain't beefing. We ain't friends though.
Yeah. Wait, what you mean y'all ain't friends?
I
Like,
don't know. We just straight. We just got the same kid.
how did y'all? What ended that relationship?
He used to be cheating on me a lot, and one day I really just got tired of that shit.
Really? How'd you find out?
I used to be looking through his phone.
Really?
Sometimes like the lures from above would just be telling me like, go through that nigga phone. I'll wake up right in the middle of my sleep like, fucking bitch. I knew it.
So how was dude cheating though? Like how was that
I
working?
don't think he was. Oh Lord. All right, I'm gonna just get into it. Whatever. But
Let's get into it. Yeah.
I don't really think he was fucking nobody. But if y'all was fucking my man, please don't comment under this and clear me. I'm just saying I don't think. But I don't think he was fucking nobody. But he used to just be like doing shit that just pissed me off, like DMing bitches, texting bitches, shit like that.
Okay. Have you ever like? Yeah, I know you smoke, but have you taken ever drugs before?
No. I tried to take an edible one time. Oh my god, almost took me out. You remember that?
What's the story?
Well, I got this friend. One of my friends that came over there. My sister was over there. We had an edible, and was it like candy? I don't know what the hell it was, but it was an edible, and it was already nasty. I knew I wasn't gonna like it. I think I must have ate too much. It felt like I was laying in the bed for like hours. Like I don't think I got out of the bed for a long time, but I don't remember being asleep.
Well, what was the first time you smoked? What was that like? You remember your first J?
Huh?
You remember your first J?
I think I do. One of my friends, I like, we used to go to her house to do shit. Like if we skipped school or something, we'd go to her house or whatever. Her house was just like the house and shit.
Okay.
But I think probably smoking over there with them, her and like a couple people from school and shit like that.
But you gotta paint the picture. Like, what was the thing
let
that
me
got
think.
you to...
Okay, I probably was in the 8th grade, something like that, and probably skipped school to go to her house so we could smoke, or probably after school.
I know you had a plan.
It had to be during school because we had to skip school and go because I was not going to come in the house smelling like weed. And my parents know it take me from this time to this time. I should be on my way in the house. So I had to skip school or something to go. But I definitely know I had to be with all my homegirls. Everybody young. We barely know how to roll. Like, yeah.
I feel like my first time smoking, it wasn't even out of like, you know, a rolling sheet. We were doing like water bottles and shit like that.
Oh,
like,
I don't remember water bottles, but I remember we had a bong or something. Remember she had a cookout and she had a big ass bong and dropped it.
So let's talk about your love life. So you said you had your boyfriend at the time. When was the first time you lost your virginity? When did you lose your
to my 9th grade boyfriend.
Your 9th grade boyfriend?
We was going together probably like 6, 7, 8 months, something like that. But it was like less than a year. We was going together. Oh my God, I just knew I was gonna be with him forever. And yeah.
So how did the story go? How did it work?
How did I lose my virginity to him?
Yeah, how'd it work?
Oh my God. So I got a lot of homegirls. So I had this homegirl and fucking we was like, okay, me and her was like real close in school, Ivory. We was real close in school. And her boyfriend and my boyfriend was friends. So we used to be doing shit like skip school. We go on like double days. We'd go like, you know what I'm saying? Like it would be 4 of us. And we was all over there. And she like, all right, I'm about to go to our house. So y'all about to go to his house. I'm like, oh shit. I was scared to death. And I was already like Googling shit, of course. But I ain't gonna lie, none of my friends had did it yet. I think I was the first friend to do it, probably. Yeah. I think I was the first friend to do it. So I couldn't wait to go tell them. But oh my God, it hurt so bad. So if you have not, I highly don't recommend it. But it hurt really bad. My pussy was swollen, and yeah, it was not a good experience.
It wasn't. But after that, you doubled back because...
Yeah, after I doubled back because I'm thinking like, okay, it don't feel good to me. It probably feel good to him.
Right.
So, I mean, and then I'm thinking everybody liked this so much. There's no way that it hurt real bad, you know?
And this was in 9th grade, you said?
9th grade, yeah.
So people, because I don't think I lost my virginity until like, that probably was around 10th or 11th grade.
I was in love with my man, so.
Jeez.
Oh, baby, it's the prison.
Prison? Put on speaker.
You will not be charged for this call. This call is from...
Oh, shit. Oh, this is not who I think it is. You know who this is. I won't be messing up.
Press 7 to reject this
Wait,
call.
fuck, I forgot the numbers.
You said that's the jail call?
7 is gonna hang it up though. 1 hung it up too though. Girl, repeat yourself. Oh, it hung up again. This nigga been calling me all day, and I thought it was.
Call it back.
Thought
Call
it was
it back.
It's the jail.
It's a jail?
It's the prison. I can't call back. I thought it was called. It was not called. It was Taylor. When they call back, we're gonna redo that.
So what? What's the
All
story?
right, oh
with
my
that?
God, please crop the names out.
We'll cut the names out, but
Okay.
tell me what's going on.
One of my boos is in jail. I met him when he was.
One of your boos is in jail?
I have a few boos in jail. That's why she did all that. I got a few boos in jail. They just like pen pals, you know? I think that with like a nigga in jail, it's like you get to just learn him a little bit better.
Here we go.
From a federal prison.
It's been doing that all day. All day.
That's a sign from God. Just do what you need to do. Put the phone down.
Well, may you take the next one?
I don't think nothing like that has ever happened.
Just take
on
the
set.
next one. Oh my God, hold on, y'all. I was on set when Krishan did her 20 versus 1, and outside, I said, I feel like Krishan. Not with the jail thing. I don't know why I just said that, because all this people attacking me and all that stuff. I just said, I was like, I feel like Krishan. Not because of jail shit. And when she was doing her video, he kept fucking, what's her name, kept fucking calling her. She had us double way, and I'm like, oh my God, like, that's so nuts. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry.
Goodness gracious. Okay. So how many boos you got that are locked up right now? She don't know.
Hold on. We got code names. But I don't think the jail ones got code names. 2.5.
Do you like niggas that go to jail?
Well, 2 and 2 halves.
So
Not on the whole.
you
2
like,
and 2 halves.
You like niggas that go to jail?
No, I don't like that. That's not actually my preference. But if you end up there, boo, you call me.
But that can't be coincidence that two of you getting calls from the jail. Like you just got called from the federal prison. That just said federal. It ain't even say like that said federal prison.
One of them I met. Well, 2 of them I met when they was already in jail, and one of them I met before he went to jail. One of them in jail, and I want him.
He in jail and you want him? Does he know that you outside doing?
I don't know. He just need to just close his eyes and his ears and just leave his heart to me.
Do you think that these jail people are delusional? Like,
I don't know.
Does he think that
so.
he's waiting for you? That you're waiting for him?
No. That's not the vibes. That's not the vibes.
Okay. All right. That's crazy. Yeah. So let's get into your talent. So what do you do exactly? Like, what is your talent and what has gotten you this popularity? Like,
Wait, what was the question?
Like, what do you do? Like, why are you sitting here today? Like, what is your talent? What do you do?
Okay.
What's gotten you so popular?
When people first started like following me and stuff like that, and like wanting to get to know more about me, was from when I used to be doing hair. I was doing hair for probably like 4 years. Every bitch in the city, I damn near everybody hair. So a lot of bitches know me from doing hair. But then I had the boyfriend, and like a lot of girls know you, but girls is messy. A lot of girls, thank you, girl. You know, girls be messy. I know a lot of girls from doing hair. So when me and my baby daddy had broke up, I already knew the bitches was talking about it, bitch. But I be doing bitches' hair in tears, holding back tears. So bitches was, and then like, you know, just social media and shit. I'm single. You know how people used to post shit like that.
Right.
But yeah, when I broke my baby daddy, I already knew bitches was knowing. So I knew that started. Then bitches just started being interested after that. And then right after me and my baby daddy broke up, I got a BBL. Boom. Then I did a YouTube video about it, and it got a whole bunch of views. So then it was like, oh, is this bitch a YouTuber? So it was giving YouTuber a little bit because I kept doing the BBL videos, and they got a lot of views. Like, I think I have like maybe 4 or 5 BBL videos, and they got a collective of like over 150,000.
So you BBL famous. Some people have
Whoa, I wasn't done. Okay, boom, got the BBL. Then that was already a thing. Like, oh, she got her body done, and then I was like, oh shit, like I'm like an Instagram bitch. A bunch of people was following me. People was like telling me like, oh my God, I look up to you. Like, I've been seeing your process, and how do I leave my nigga? Like, bitches was DMing me for advice because they was seeing me and stuff like that. So yeah, I was giving advice to the bitches, like, and like a bitch was just fucking with me because like they was just seeing me just leave my man, who they probably knew was cheating on me, but they had seen me go from leaving my man all the way up into who I am now, or who I was turning into, just a more confident girl, a more, you know, just, I used to be real quiet. Like when I was in high school and I had a nigga and all that, I used to be quiet. Not in 9th grade, 10th grade, but when I had switched to going to HD, I was real like quiet.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, people was probably like, what the fuck? I ain't barely heard this bitch talk. Damn, this bitch doing all everywhere. But yeah, pretty much from that, that's what got me known in the city and stuff. Then I started having more followers. So then I started doing like hair videos, but hair always been my thing. So yeah, then I had did a semi-homie music video. Then that put me in the video world. Then I started doing different music videos and shit like that. So a little bit of everything, but bitches just was just on camera, YouTube.
Send me,
and
homie.
shit like
Is he passed away or is he locked up?
No, he passed away.
He passed away. Okay.
Mhm.
So, but I would say some people would have a problem with the way that you like came up. I know a lot of
Yeah.
people they had the stigma where it's like, okay, she got her body done, and now we're looking at her as just like a sex
Like
model.
an Instagram bitch.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like what's she really talented when there's niggas out here who have been working, maybe they in the studio like we at today, making good things, putting their work in, but you paid, what was it, 4,300? If I remember, I watched
4,300.
4,300.
period.
I watched the
4,300,
video.
yeah.
I did my research.
But the aftercare is so expensive. I probably spent a total of probably like 9,000, almost 9,000. You got to get all these massages. You got to get at least 15. They $100 a piece. You have to get the garments. The garments is like 100 to 175. Like the aftercare alone is really expensive. You got to get flights, hotel, rent a car.
Where did you get the BBL done?
In Miami.
In Miami.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Like
saw,
4 years ago.
I was watching a DJ Academics video,
Mm-hmm.
and he explained the whole BBL process where girls are flying to town and they get the BBL, and then they hop on the plane. You see them in the wheelchairs. Did you get like wheeled out?
Yes, I had. My sister came with me. She was my nurse, and I had to go to the wheelchair. I had the chair. I had the garment on tight, and I was in the wheelchair. I barely was walking, but through the airport, I had the wheelchair. Everybody was looking like this. Just, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I had the butt pillow and shit, so people could tell. Especially when you leave in Miami, they already know.
Okay. So, talk to me about what made you get the BBL. Was it that you weren't in love with your body, you wanted some male attention, you wanted to be in the club? Like, why'd you get the BBL?
I got my body done probably less than a month after me and my baby daddy had broke up.
Okay.
But my body wasn't bad before I had my son. I got it when my son was 1.
Mm-hmm.
So, but my body wasn't bad before or after I had my son. So people be saying I didn't need it, but it's just like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? You need it. Everybody want one. Everybody need one. Ain't nothing wrong with it. So, but what was the question?
I said, like, what made you get it?
Oh, what made me get it?
Right.
Fucking, I don't know. I just, when I was saying that I had broke up with him like a month, me and my baby daddy broke up probably like a month before I got it done. Like it happened fast.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It wasn't like for nobody else's approval. I don't know. I felt like after I got it, I felt like I was born again. So that was probably the reason. I just needed a whole new life. I just needed to be a whole brand new bitch. And what more to get a whole brand new body? I felt like I was born again.
So what was the recovery process like? Because I heard that there's like leakage.
It ain't too bad. I think everybody's process is different though. Like when you get it, you get like 3, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 incisions. So, but people like will be leaking or like it like bleeding because it's cuts. So people be bleeding and stuff like that. I didn't have no bad experience with healing. I got my massages and shit like that. So I kept up with the maintenance and everything. The roughest part is probably you can't sit down for 3 months. You really supposed to use the butt pillow. You're supposed to use your faja, that garment that's extremely tight. Like it's supposed to be custom. You get it tailored and altered smaller and smaller and smaller. But I had to wear it. I had to wear it for it's like a waist trainer, but it's more so like go to your knees and it hooks over your arms. So it's kind of like a jumpsuit waist trainer. So yeah, but you have to wear that for a long time. I wore mine for probably like 6 months straight. I wore it for a long ass time.
Okay. So did you consult with anybody before going under the needle? Like at the end of the day, that's still, people say, okay, I got a BBL, but that's still surgery though.
It's still surgery. That was my first time getting put to sleep. That was my first surgery ever. I never even had a tooth removed.
So you never talked to anybody, like not even mama, like, hey, I'm about to get this done?
Yeah, but usually I be telling my friends and like I be saying I'm thinking about getting my body done and I be on the phone with them talking and I be in the process of booking it. I just be doing stuff the first second I think of it.
That's a serious procedure though. Like people have passed away.
Yeah, that is serious and it's expensive to get yourself into.
Right, yeah.
So yeah, and I was doing hair at the time, so I had to take off that time in Miami and then give myself time to come home and then be able to do hair because like you have to wear these tight ass compression socks too for I think like 6 weeks or well, I forgot. but you're supposed to wear the socks for a long time so you don't get swelling and shit like that.
Mm.
And yeah, my ankles will be getting swollen and shit. Like I can't be standing up doing hair. So I had to just take a break from doing hair, make it in the house, not making no money, healing.
Right.
So yeah.
So have any of your friends gotten body work done, or you the first?
No body shit. I'm the first. Yeah.
You the first? Okay. So were you eager to like put the BBL to work after you got it done? Like how long until after you were healed did you wait to have sex again?
Wait, sex? Oh, I don't know. It was a little while because I had got it right after me and him had broke up. So I didn't know I was actually heartbroken.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't fucking I didn't know how to be single.
You didn't know how to be single. Oh, because you had went through that whole process of just living.
It was like a month. Yeah,
right.
We was living together and all that shit like that. We was for real.
Yeah.
So yeah, we was for real. So I didn't know how to be single. Oh yeah, I was getting there. I was getting on how to be single. I had to learn how to be single again because I had got it so fast after breaking up. So it's like, okay, I got a new body. I'm a single mother. I don't got no damn man. I'm healing from a heartbreak. I was going through so much at the time.
Right.
And then, but eventually I would just learn. Like, I ain't gonna say I didn't know how to take pictures, but I was taking pictures, but I wasn't all that. I was confident, but I wasn't all that confident. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, damn. You know, I was heartbroken. So,
right.
You know, you be thinking everything when you heartbroken.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, motherfucking, then I had to wear my shit for 6 months. So I was still trying to take pictures, like, so people was knowing I got it done. And I had posted the video. And then by the time I was healed, boy, I knew how to be single. I was in Miami. I had the time of my life.
That's the first place you went.
The first place I went after I got it done was
Miami
Miami for my sister's birthday. Boy, a time had me.
Well, now you gotta break it down. Like, what you mean the time?
Oh my God. If I could just sum it up, we went to strip clubs and Maybach Benz. It was like 6 of us in like a Maybach Benz truck. Not truck, it was a little ass car. If y'all know, it only had 2 seats in the back and then there's like some little shit in the middle, but it's a little ass car. It was like 6 of us in there piled up. It was just fun. I had to say this. All right, sorry. We was taking rides from strangers. Like niggas be like, yeah, we gotta go to the club. It's like, all right, pick us up. It was just a time. Oh my God, y'all. My sister wig was sliding off. We was on the boat. Well, wasn't that a jet ski? We was on like a boat. Somebody we met was like, yeah, we having a boat party, and it wasn't no other bitches. It was just us. Oh my God, the wigs was sliding off. We were drunk. So I had a time. Like Miami is always a time.
Okay. So with where did you move from DC?
When did I move?
Like where did you move and when? Where were you coming from? You said you left DC.
Oh, recently?
Yeah, you don't live in the city anymore?
Yeah, no, I don't live in the city now. I thought you were saying like when I was younger type shit.
Right.
I just moved a couple months ago. I moved to Atlanta.
Moved to Atlanta? What were your goals of moving to Atlanta? What were you trying to accomplish?
Like even now, I'm still like figuring out, but I knew I didn't want to stay here and keep my son here. It's just a lot going on here. And I think the area is not, okay, I ain't gonna say what the area is and it's not, but my new area is very welcoming and they got Southern hospitality and it's just a different type of scenery. It's a different vibe. Like you in the store and you know what I'm saying? People are just different. Everybody's like doing their content creating thing, but it's a lot of young people there. And like the cost of living overall, like the houses and stuff is cheaper. They don't make a lot of money in Georgia, like the minimum wage. But overall, like the people there, I've had a good experience.
Okay. So what is your main source of like income? Is it the OnlyFans? Is it doing hair?
I ain't gonna lie, it's a little bit of everything because I get my social media money. So like all my platforms are monetized. My YouTube, my TikTok, my Instagram, and my Twitter are all monetized. So that's a couple $100 a month. Then I got my OnlyFans. And then when I do like promo shit, people will say, oh, it's just promo, but that shit adds up. Right. Especially with everything that I've been having going on, the promo shit adds up. So, and OnlyFans, I think I said that already. The OnlyFans shit, couple thousand a month. That's easy.
Couple thousand a month. How many subscribers?
Yeah, I be in niggas' pockets. That's another source of income. That's a couple hundred. That's another source of income.
See, when I was thinking about the BBL, I'm like, she got the BBL to support invest into the OnlyFans.
Nah. OnlyFans only came about because I was talking to other people, like a lot of other girls in Atlanta and shit. When I was doing them videos, like I was meeting a lot of different girls. So I'd be hearing a bunch of different girls like, oh, I made and I do this and I don't do that and I do this and I made I was signing up. So when I was figuring out how easy it is, I was signing up.
What kind of content on the OnlyFans?
Y'all gonna have to subscribe and see.
Okay.
I can't give myself away.
But like, So the BBL and the OnlyFans, like, do you use it to promote it? Like, I look at your profile
It's
page.
definitely great promotion
Yeah.
because that's what draws the people in, you know?
Right.
Mhm.
So are you active? You got your son now. Are you still active trying to find a relationship, or are you outside?
I'm a little bit of both. I know that it's probably gonna be hard to get a relationship just being as though like everything that's going on right now, like in my like technically my work world, but you know, my social media life, everything. Oh shit, my social media life, everything that's going on. I know it's probably gonna be hard to maintain a relationship. But if I was to get in a relationship, like, you know, somebody have to be
They gotta be
they gotta be a strong
accepting
nigga.
of
They
your.
gotta be accepting of who and what I am.
And what is
And
that?
some shit that I say might be cap, some shit might not be cap. It's like, dude, believe what you want. Do you love me or not?
So
You know who I am at the end of the day. When I take this wig off, you know who I am. So it's like,
we had the video. We just talked about it. Where you said you had sex with 90 different niggas. Was it 90? 92? Was that cap? Be honest here. We can clear
you
it
know,
up.
everything you be seeing on the internet is not always true.
I was thinking it gotta be cap.
Everything you see on the internet is not always true. And I think people are gullible. Had I said that I made 92,000, would they have believed that as easy as they believe that I fucked 92 niggas? You know what I'm saying?
If I'm being honest, it's just the persona that you have, that you're
I
creating.
know that people were going to believe that, whether it's true or not.
Right.
You know? Because somebody would see that and be like, oh, she definitely da-da-da. But if I say, oh, I don't know, my house is 90, whatever the fuck. If I say something else that was like a beneficial, a positive thing, would y'all believe that as soon as y'all quick to share? And would y'all share that as fast?
Mm-mm.
Because when I post good shit, it don't share and spread like wildfire.
It's facts. It's facts. So have you been trying to, how does that affected your mental when you know people talking about, oh, she a hoe, and she doing
No
this
funny
and that?
shit. I had just told somebody this earlier, but like somebody would go the times that I have been having people talk about me and whatever shit like that. Of course, local people, but you know, it's not always directly. So for me, most recently, it's been on bigger scales. I'm
Mhm.
talking about like a post that is related to me or about me or something like that. Something that is like trending. Most recently, it has been on humongous platforms like
Right.
like the Cassinet shit. Like it was 100,000 people watching the stream alone while I'm sitting in it and I'm seeing the number just go up and up and up. That's 100,000 people in one sitting watching.
You were with Cassinet?
No, well, did a couple videos with Cassinet and AMP, but I was on a live stream with Cassinet. It was like a virtual 20 versus 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up being the winner of the 20 versus 1. So it was a whole bunch of, that wasn't really backlash, but it was like a whole wave of like opinions and just different people. It wasn't negative for that one. But I'm saying like even on Twitter, like something would get posted, something that I said that went viral or me on something. And the most recently it's been like a lot of shit. Like the video with like 92 bodies. I had seen somebody had posted a snippet on Twitter. The shit have like 3 million views. The Cassinet shit, they posted a snippet of it on Twitter, so many million views. And then the AMP video, they YouTube videos do 1 million views in like a week or some shit. That's another 1 million people that's just seeing me just fucking say shit.
So I want to clear the air. Let's clear the air on Behind the Buzz. Let's do it on this platform.
Let's do it.
For the record, how many bodies is 7 had?
I stopped counting after I was in that long ass relationship. I just stopped counting.
You stopped counting?
Yeah, I stopped counting. Maybe after 10, I stopped counting.
So my question
But it ain't a whole endless a lot though.
I know, but I mean, like like I said before, when you have painted yourself, like that's like, think of Sexy Red, right? If Sexy Red started singing gospel, we not hearing it.
Like
this is not what we came for. Like Glorilla, she started getting a clean look and started making these songs, and then all of a sudden it's glow. Like she came back.
Hear me out though. If I'm posting shit like okay, I'm posting OnlyFans, but like I have not been like nobody has posted like, oh, this was she posting on OnlyFans, or niggas saying like, oh, she got exposed, somebody was fucking her, or whatever it is. Like, there's no proof. I would like to see it. I just think that people think all of that because I got a fat ass. Is that what y'all think of me because my ass is fat? That I'm willing to share the crops?
That's why I wanted to talk to you though, because you got BBL. I ain't never talked to nobody with a BBL. So.
It's fat. It's soft too. I know you get that grown woman body 25 to 30. That's when the hips come. Oh, I can't wait.
And you 24 right now.
I'm 24, so next year. Well, no, this year actually.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let me pick a question. Let me pick a question for you. All right, so let's go back to the OnlyFans, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is this all solo content, or have you ever invited like other creators, if you will, with it?
This is solo.
All solo
Mm-hmm.
content? Okay. And you say you got how many subscribers on there? Subscribing to your content?
Last time I checked, it was 5,400 something.
So when people come to you, like I seen Cutiful in your likes and other celebrities, has anybody tried to shoot their shot at you?
A lot of people do. Not him specifically, but it's a lot of people. Even the people that don't like and comment and follow, they be in the DM. Even if they not there, they be there. You'd be surprised.
Who would you
I
say?
think I know where you're going with this, but keep going.
I'm gonna say, who would you say is the thirstiest person to ever hit your DM that we might know?
I don't know the name, but one time this boy told me that he would tie a T-bone steak to his balls and run through a cage full of tigers just to get a smell of my ass.
A smell? Like, so, hold
That
on.
was the most unhinged.
He must have been a subscriber to the OnlyFans. That's the only way. That's the only way.
That was. I don't always post my DMs, but sometimes when they be outrageous like that, like I have to. Like I had to put it on my story. That shit was like, that is detailed.
Has anything scared you before where somebody was coming at you with some weird stuff?
Nah, people do be weird, but not super weird. Like this is not weird, but I see how somebody. But I know that I'm probably a familiar face when somebody see me. They be like, oh, that's whatever the fuck. People do that. So the most is like somebody say, oh, I just seen you at Walmart or something like that, and I'll be thinking like, I just seen 1,000 people in Walmart, so I don't know who seen me do what. He might have seen me pick a wedgie out my ass.
Right.
I'll be thinking, real life, what did you see, and did I look a mess?
Right. That's what you worry about? You ain't worried about nobody tracking your card down?
I mean, yeah, I don't put that energy and that thought process into the universe that I have to defend myself. So no.
And you walked in here, we got a whole bunch of women. Like, we could have just been anybody. You got to trust.
Yeah, but I do feel like the Grammy room alone, I feel like this is a safe space. I've been here before. I used to record here when I was doing music.
Okay. Talk about the music career. Like, what was you talking about? What kind of artist do you see yourself as?
I think that I was making music, not necessarily music that I would listen to. I don't think I was some shit, but I don't think that I just was making music that I wouldn't really listen to. Like, I don't know.
I haven't listened to any of your songs, but I remember one bar was like, it was a snippet you posted on YouTube. It was like, eat it in a sniper position.
Oh,
sniper position.
That's my favorite.
That was a bar. I was like, okay.
I don't think I'm some shit. Somebody else had told me that I'm not some shit. But that was probably like 2 years ago or something that I was doing music just for a short period of time. And they was posting me like when I had first dropped something, I was already having like a couple followers. So when I had started doing music, then that's when they started posting me on the local like little blog pages like DC Artists and DMV Hoods News. That's when they started posting me when I started doing music. And then now even with me not dropping music, the shit that I be saying and doing still be getting posted up there. So it's always like in circulation. But yeah, music was cool. I was thinking about going back to it most recently just with my newfound exposure. Just because it would be another avenue I can get back on Apple Music and start getting my Apple Music money back again because I haven't dropped in I don't know when. I probably got like 2 songs on there or something like that. But I was about to start working with YB on the beat. So he's just telling me like, you need to do that shit. So I might just do that shit.
So I was telling you before, well, let me ask you this question instead. So you said you're out of a relationship. What does a man have to mess with you? Like what does a man have to have?
I would like the man to have his own car and his own house, like his own space, because I don't always want to be at my house and I don't like to drive. So I really want a nigga to have your own car, your own place. But you would think that's the bare minimum, but it's not. Like niggas do not be having that.
Okay. So
yeah, I mean that's like the bare minimum. But I do want a nigga to be like, you know, he gotta have confidence. He gotta have hustle. Like I don't want a nigga that don't know how to get some money. If you say, okay, I don't have my half of the rent, like you should be able to go and earn it. You a man, go earn it. I'm a woman, I'm gonna go earn it too. But it's like, you know, something about a man is just manly providing. You know what I'm saying? He have to have that drive.
Right.
So yeah.
So let's talk about dating experiences. What's the best date that you've been on? And what is the worst date that you've been on?
I love telling this story. You know the one. You know the one. I met this man, but he had DM'd me like 2 or 3 times, like just laughing at my post or something. All right, you didn't. I'm sorry. Okay. What was the question? My best date experience. My best date experience was a first date, and we went to the gun range, and then we went to this place in Baltimore to go get some food. I like Poppy Cuisine. What is it? Poppy Cuisine? Okay, yeah, the place in Baltimore. I like that. We went there. Then the drive from Baltimore was like 44 minutes. I'm an eating girl. I always be hungry, so I'm always down to eat again. Oh my God. Then we went from Baltimore after the gun range, after out to eat. Then we went to the Hamilton to get some drinks. Like it was just eventful. I didn't know I was gonna like him like that, but them be the ones though that get you. It's like you try to talk to me first. Now I like you more than you like me.
Okay. Did he get lucky that night?
No, he didn't get lucky that night.
What is the quickest time you've let somebody hit?
First date would be the quickest.
The first date?
First date.
What was that experience like? What did that guy have to do?
I don't know. I sometimes I would say I go off vibes, but I think I be vibing with a lot of people because I just be cooling. So, but it's not necessarily like what he have to do. But I don't know if that's the vibes and it makes sense, then I might do it. I might not though, because I might say he. I just gotta make a wait. A nigga gotta want it real bad.
So you like when somebody chases you and like begs?
Not necessarily chase and beg, but I'm saying like the tension just need to be like, So yeah.
Okay. That's crazy. So talk to me about your freakiest story that you've had with somebody or with one of your partners. What's the freakiest thing that has happened? And was it good?
Can I say that? Okay.
No, not gonna say that?
Okay, not that one.
Well, do you think that
I don't know, probably fucking for a long ass time. That's some freaky ass shit.
Subscribe to the OnlyFans if they want to know.
Subscribe to the OnlyFans if y'all really want to see that shit going down. But the longest, the wildest shit, the freakiest shit is probably like fucking for a long ass time. You gotta be freaky to fuck for like 6 hours to a bunch
6
of
hours.
I'm just not straight, but I'm just saying to be fucking all night. That's some freaky ass shit.
So we saw a post that was basically a woman was taken on a date to the Cheesecake Factory, and it went viral. And they actually made a list of places that they would not go on a first date. How would you feel if a man took you out to the Cheesecake Factory?
After all the controversy, I would feel like he playing in my damn face. Like it's like he trying to be funny. After everything that happened, but I ain't gonna lie, Cheesecake Factory shit be good. The crab dip is good. The pasta is good. So I ain't mad at the Cheesecake Factory. But I'm saying I don't want to go there because it's like you seeing that shit. You trying to take me there to see if I'm a sweet ass bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, my favorite place is Rude Chris. Oh my God, I get the same shit every time. But that's my favorite place. But bitches probably, I've been there. Baby, the shit is good. So if I could pick that, that's why I just tell them taking. They got good lemon drops.
What would you say is the worst place somebody is taking you on a date?
Probably try to take me to their house. That's a horrible first date.
Really? That's it. So do you feel now that you have this persona, right? And we know that you come with, you're pushing a certain narrative about yourself.
I think that is assumed.
You think that's assumed?
I do think that it's assumed. Realistically, if I was to run with the narrative that people already have of me, I could be a little bit more like rambunctiously like.
You don't think you are?
It.
Really?
I think that I be tripping sometimes. But like, okay, for example, like you would put me and Suki in the same category?
Yes. I think off face value, when I look at you absolutely, I think that you would fit in a Suki type category.
I agree. But I also do think though is that I'm not fully into that. You know what I'm saying?
What separates you from Suki?
Hold up, Suki my bitch. We gonna start right there. Okay. That's my girl. But Suki, like, she's just a little bit more brand. She's a little bit louder. Like, she's a little bit. Like, I think I'll be revealing. She probably, like, like, I'll post I'll be like, if I'm in the club dancing, my friend recording me, I might post it. But, like, I think that Suki, like, people be calling her ghetto and shit like that. I don't think I give that off. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying the shit that I could be doing that matches that narrative, like, it could be worse. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I was doing the shit that was matching the narrative, I would have a worse image than what I already got. But I think the worst that I could post is like, oh, subscribe to my OnlyFans. But I'm not posting shit like how bitches do with the titties cover. I'm not doing all that. The most I'll post is some ass.
So you don't feel like you have been like kind of feeding the narrative, like we just talked about the part of
bit,
you being viral. Like, is that strategic? It's got to be some type of a way. Like, there's a formula that we see a lot of women take, and it's very similar to what I see from you.
Burnt myself, but it is a little strategic. So, but I do know some shit could be hit or miss. Like even with the most recent, that could carry on and be a bad thing, or it could carry on and be like, yeah, that was a crazy time. You know what I'm saying? So,
but you're willing to take that risk.
I'm willing to take that risk. But I know what people want to see. I know what's going to get I know what's going to get people going. Like with the last video I did, I know saying what I said was going to start a pot, and I knew people was not going to like that. Whether it was true or not true, mission accomplished.
You like to be an instigator. You like to be a disturber.
A little bit though.
See, I like that about you because I'm the same way.
Because it's interesting. I like to see people. Like I be reading the comments, and I read my DMs too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like a book. I was sitting in that shit and read for hours. It's just what I do. I like to read. I want to know what people thinking. Not that it bothers me mentally, or not that it's going to change anything that I do. But I genuinely want to know what y'all think. I'll see some people say, well, I think she look like this. Well, I think she don't look like that. I don't think it look like this. Well, I think this. Well, I don't think that's how. Well, yes, that is how. I just see people contradicting. Sometimes I see more people sticking up for me than more people like going against it. And then sometimes it's the opposite. So it's like a 50-50.
So would you say, have you ever seen somebody in your comment section or ever seen like a fake page or somebody who has just been talking down or didn't like what you were had you going on?
Yeah, I usually will be blocking them. I usually be blocking them. I don't really block pages. If you could talk, you could DM me about 5 times to talk shit and I'm not gonna block you. But if you really like go off the rails, you know what I'm saying? Then I'll block you. Like if you really say some crazy shit, I'll block you. Of course, like if like somebody, people don't usually, but I'm saying like off limit shit. It's like my kid. Like even if it's like a fake page, DM me and say something crazy, like it'll kind of piss me off. I don't respond. I just be like, bitch, bye. Go make another account and I'll see you in about 5 minutes. I'm about to again, bitch, bye. Go make another account. I'll see you in about 5 minutes.
I'm about to test the waters because you just mentioned your kid. Obviously, we're not gonna talk bad, but as a mother now, and in the place, the areas that you're in right now with the things that you said, have you ever thought about if your son or your daughter has seen what you have been talking about? How would that affect them? Has that ever crossed your mind?
Yeah, especially because I'm a boy mom. But it's like, bro, do you want your mother to be a tired ass sad bitch in the house with a nigga cheating on her? Or do you want your mother a bad bitch? You know, she taking you out, she taking you shopping, she getting her money, she don't. You just living. You know what I'm saying? You living 2 different lives. Imagine your mother coming up to school, mother look a mess. Then it's like, damn, what the fuck? If I come to my son's school, I came to my son's school to pick him up one time, and I'm talking about the kids in the school was knowing me.
Really? That's got to be crazy though.
That was crazy.
That's got to be extremely wild, and that's got to be nerve wracking as well.
But it just depends on how my son. It just depends on his opinion when he forms one, you know, because he could look at it and be like, "Oh, I hate that shit for," and you know whatever, and it could be a negative thing for him.
How old is your son?
He's 4.
He's 4. Oh, so it's probably not.
Yeah,
the 4-year-olds know who you are. Or is it the parents?
I don't think he's his school it goes up from babies to like middle school or some shit like that.
Okay.
So middle school kids. Well, it's 8th grade, 8th grade middle school kids. Yeah.
Who is your favorite personality or your least favorite personality that you've worked with?
That I work with.
That you worked with.
My favorite. Well, my least favorite that I have to think about my favorite. I don't know. My favorite was Sexy Red. She was just cool. She was in the gas station eating hot sausages and shit. She was pregnant. Like she just had her friends brush her hair. Like she was just cool. She was my favorite to work with so far, I think.
So what was that experience? And how'd you get accepted to work with Sexy Red?
Well, I got casted through a casting agency. It's a bunch of them in Atlanta that will get you booked for these videos. So I had got casted and picked and booked for that video. And that was a fun experience. But that was my favorite one to work with. But my least favorite one was I had did a 20 versus 1 with Charleston White.
Okay.
That was probably my worst 20 versus 1 experience.
I kind of love, like, I'm a fan of Charleston White. Like, I think he like a Uncle Ruckus type. He just comedic. It's funny.
I don't know. And he have a big, bold personality just like everybody else. But it's like, dude, you like 60. Like, give it up.
Where was this at?
This was in Atlanta, like a couple months ago. But yeah, he just kind of. First of all, I was caught kind of off guard But I had got canceled and booked for this one too. But it was like, we doing a 20 versus 1 with a major influencer. We can't say who it'll be, but you know, it's guaranteed to go viral. It's gonna be great exposure, and this is the pay, and wow. Okay, cool. I'm like, whatever. All right, cool. I went to the video. I probably got there late as fuck, so I didn't know who it was. They didn't say who in the group chat. They said that they couldn't say who. I think that they had said it was him, they knew bitches probably wasn't gonna come. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they like, yeah, it's a major that I was bound to go viral, boom. And I'm like, all right, whatever. I probably got there like an hour and a half late or some shit. So by the time I got there, it was a whole lot of bitches because they said it's going to go viral. So So a lot of bitches was there. A lot of bitches said they wanted a lot of bitches. They knew it was going to be good, which it was good. So, but motherfucking, I got there late as shit. So by the time I got there, I don't know who it is. But by the time I fucking got there, they like, come on, it's one girl in front of you. You need to go. I'm like, all right, shit. It's a big ass wall that's kind of like this. I can't see who. I could just see these people. I can't see the huge white room. Man, they gave me the mic and I hit that corner and seen his old ass. It pissed me off. Oh my God. I walked around the corner. I'm just thinking like, I already see how this is about to go. I just walked around the corner. I'm just like, hi. I think he said bye. Bitch, you ate that little one.
He didn't give you the time of day at all?
Nah, he ate that little one. He ate that. I'll give him that. He ate that little one. He ate me up right there. But then motherfucking, I think the nigga that was a YouTuber said something like, damn, why you say bye, da da da, or what he ain't like about that? And I was like, I don't know. The only thing I said to him was hi. And then he said something like that. And then, but the viral part was like, I don't know what the YouTuber nigga asked him, but he said something like, I don't know. Oh, I think the YouTuber asked him like, why you pass her? Like, she fat, da da, whatever. And he was like, I ain't like all that. That's Sexy Red. I don't like Sexy Red. I don't like booty meat. I don't like none of that. Oh my God. People start commenting under my picture. Booty meat. Ooh. Like, oh my God. This is like some middle school shit. I felt like middle school. You know how they be teasing bitches in middle school? Like, you gonna tease me because my ass fat?
Right. But then you ended up doing your own video, your own 20 versus
20 niggas versus me yesterday. It was a lot of niggas. Some of the niggas was scared to go. I'm talking, even one of them that had came up, he was shaking in his boots.
Scared of you?
Yes. I don't know why niggas, I don't know what the fuck was going on. I'm thinking you already knew what it was giving when you came out here. He was shaking. He was like, how you doing? I'm like, good. And he like, I said, no, I'm a pass. He like, why you passing? I said, I just got to pass. Like, you scared of me or something. Like, you right here. I didn't want to be mean, but I was a little bit drunk. But I'm like, I don't want to be mean, but like, I could tell that you scared of me. I'm a pass. And then, okay, the next round came in. He came back in the second round, was like, why you pass me or something? He asked me, like, why you pass me? I'm not scared of you. I'm like, baby, I done sat just like this with endless people. I can read a person. Baby, you scared. It's okay. He like, I'm literally not scared. You can feel my heart. I can feel your heart beating through your neck.
You felt it?
I did. On camera.
Well, that's got to be an intimidating situation because
I thought I was smooth. Why y'all niggas in this don't scared?
Well, it's the situation though. Like, okay. We here, we in the video, then we got you, and you're kind of painted at this, this big figure. We're about to go try to, get you. Like that can make somebody nervous.
I get that though, but it was just crazy, like having like the shoe on the other foot because usually I just walk out and be like, all right, da da da. But even when I was doing the 20 versus 1s, it's not under the impression that I'm gonna bag this person. But it just be somebody that I like, Right. Like I had did a 20 versus with Honcho. He just a nigga I wanted to see in person real quick. He was fine as wine. So yeah, the 20 versus Honcho, that was another favorite. He was just beautiful to look at. Okay. My bad, that was too much, but he looked good.
So if you can get one celebrity, who would be your celebrity crush?
It's him. I got a couple, yeah.
What about him?
All right, my celebrity crush. Oh, you know who I want?
Who?
And by the way,
make it big right here.
No, for real.
All right, hold on. This how I swear to God, this how authentic it is. This is my best friend and my sister here. Who do I have the biggest crush on? Y'all know exactly who I'm about to tell these people I want. Who it is? But you know it ain't Moneybag Yo. Be for real. Who's within arm's reach that I'm in love with? Jasmine, who is it? Who is it? Put the cards on the floor. What nigga is about to be mine?
There you go with another person. Was that who called earlier?
No, don't be messy. I wish it was him. He was the have. I just want him.
You just,
But with all the stuff that's going on, baby, don't believe that shit. These people out here don't know me. It's just not. It's not the truth. So I don't know if you're gonna see this, but like, come on, like.
when he come home, he need to sit down on the couch. Maybe we can put something together like
Yeah, set us up a double date.
that. Okay.
Set him up a 20v. It's like just do like a 1v1.
1v1, just
Yeah.
for 7.
Yeah.
Okay. So as we're closing out this interview, I would like to know, who would you like to see sit on this couch? Who you think should come next? Who should we talk to?
You need to talk to Big Flock. He's an entertaining nigga, and I think I said that earlier, but he's just a funny nigga. Like when I met him, I don't know what I thought of him, but when I met him, he was just cool. I just love him. He an entertaining person. He's a funny person. He real. He's very straightforward. It was a little hurtful a couple times, but you know, I think he's a good person.
What did he say to you that was hurtful?
I'm just saying though, he'd be saying to me like, why would you do that dumbass shit? It's just like, you know what I'm saying? He like a friend to me. So yeah, I say he need to get on the couch.
Pinky said the same thing about him.
Oh, did you have Pinky here?
Yeah.
She's a good one too. She outspoken. I like Pinky.
Yeah, Pinky is dope. Pinky is dope, one of our favorites. All right, well, with that being said, we want to thank you for sitting down on the couch with us. It's been a pleasure. This is like this is probably the most interesting interview that I've ever done. You're very welcoming.
Thank you.
And so yeah, with that being said, that's a wrap. Be sure to follow Sevyn on social media. Where can we find you on social media?
My social media is SEVYNTV. That's SEVYNTV on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube.
All right. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the content on YouTube. Yes. Make sure to follow Sevyn behind the buzz on Instagram. And as always, continue to be your buzz.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Peace.